From Cypress Hill on the show, it is Rock 105.3. It is Free Comedy Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, the Kill Tony World Tour has arrived.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tony Hinchcliffe, one of our favorites, back to town.
Hey, guys.
Tony
Hi.
performing at the La Jolla Comedy Store tonight, tomorrow night, and on Sunday, you're recording the podcast?
Yeah, 2 sold out Kill Tonys live from the La Jolla Comedy Store.
What?
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Show built at the Comedy Store up in Hollywood, so coming down to see the little brother in La Jolla.
that's us. That's killer, man.
Yeah, we're excited. The first place we ever took it was La Jolla a few months after we started it, and it's been almost 6 years now.
And it's huge, man. You're blown up, man.
Yeah.
It is a big deal.
We've taken it all around the world now. London, Dublin, big theaters, and
crazy, dude.
Manchester, England, and so it's good to be back home.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We were just had a solid breakdown in the last 10 minutes
So nerdy.
of wrestling. Tony is a big wrestling nerd like me and Thor.
Oh, really?
And oh man, we were getting deep.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, we
Which
love it.
Yeah, I had
One
no
of the-
clue what you guys
Tony,
were talking
one
about.
of my favorite things that we do every year, it's off the air, and the WWE Hall of Fame will come down with like their breaking news of who's in the Hall of Fame, and I find out what it is, and then
On Twitter.
Eddie for the next on Twitter, and then for the next 10 minits, I have Eddie guess who it is, and it's like one of my, and I'll give him I'll be
Give
like
me a
late,
tiny clue.
yeah, I'll be like early '90s, kind of Doink the Clownish, and
Like,
then he
ooh,
goes
Bam Bam
off.
Bigelow?
Share.
Yeah, come on, give it to me.
What?
Yeah.
What are these words you're
See
saying?
what I mean? And then they just
they
yeah,
tune us out. They get so irritated with us.
Yeah.
You guys are missing out. It's never too late. You got to get the network.
Oh, really? Half the time I feel like they're just making stuff up. Like Bam Bam Bigelow. Like that's like.
Here's what I'm pissed about.
Those are all sex moves. The doink, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Leave that more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to Harlem Heat, Sky. It's dangerous.
What?
It's dangerous.
See, that sounds sexy.
Here's what I'm pissed about, though.
What?
Is that we've known Tony now for, 5-6 years,
Yeah.
and Tony's been incoming. This is the first time I'm figuring this out.
Oh.
We could have been talking about this the whole time,
Yeah.
Tony.
Obsessed with wrestling since I was a kid.
Me too.
Back when my poor single mom raised me, I'd make sure I would do whatever it took. I would clean the house every day for a month to get the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Dude, $30 a month.
Yeah.
When my parents wouldn't let me have it, I would cry and cry.
How many in your houses do you need to watch?
I have all the VHSs still.
Yeah, me
Of
too.
all 97 in your house, 98 Survivor Series, all
Me
of
too.
them.
My
Yeah.
mom's got them all saved in crates in the basement.
God.
What are we gonna do with
I
that
would do
stuff?
that too.
Yeah.
You reminded me. I would cry.
Yep.
I remember getting a couple of them quarter of the way through because my mom literally felt so bad. I would just bawl. I just keep crying. It was just worth it.
Well, you
I
can't-
keep crying until I get the pay-per-view.
It's literally like watching, for you ladies, your
What?
stories, like a soap opera.
Okay,
Right?
big
It's
sexist
stories,
guy.
You know what I mean? If you miss one, what the heck just happened? I
Yeah,
don't know.
You can always guilt a single mom. Just keep crying. I don't have a dad. It's like, all right.
Like Vince McMahon is basically your dad at this
Oh,
point.
absolutely. I think he's a lot of guys' dads.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of what happens on Kill Tony, for example, a refillable show that has all these different characters, It's the only podcast where you might have 20 different people on per episode.
Holy
Whoa.
moly.
And, you sort of mend. You find out what these people have, that's interesting to delve into a bit. And you have the regular cast that's always part of the thing. And it's all sort of this manipulation of a refillable show. And Vince is the biggest inspiration behind it. I think a lot of people don't even realize that. I think a lot of people that are Kill Tony fans might not even be wrestling fans, knowing that's the design behind it. It's more, people are like, oh, it's sort of like SNL, and you're sort of like the Lorne Michaels, but secretly
sure.
I'm like, no.
I'm Mr. McMahon. I'm Mr.
gotta kiss my ass
Mr.
going
McMahon,
It's Mr. Hinchcliffe. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, Tony performing at the La Jolla Comedy Store all weekend. Make sure you go see Tony. And I was just bringing up, Tony is going to be part of a roast of Rick Flair.
Which is amazing.
Oh, wow.
That's so
It's the
awesome. dude.
highlight of my entire career. I've
Yes.
been making fun of people my whole life, and I'm so pumped about
Well,
this.
you've done the roasts before.
Yeah,
You've
I've
been a part of it.
I've roasted wrestlers a lot. I've roasted the Iron Sheik 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, in LA and New York and Toronto.
Yeah.
And but this is
But
the
Rick,
big one.
I mean, that's
this
the
is
top
my
of the hill.
WrestleMania. This
Yeah.
is the highlight of everything. And I actually, it's funny that this came up this morning because one of my intentions I was mentioning to you guys before is to sit down. You know, they have this amazing condo at Pacific Beach
Yeah,
that
the Comedy
Mitzi
Store,
Shore
yeah.
bought. You know, the owner of the Comedy Store a long time ago. And it's just one of my favorite places in the world, and I'm gonna start writing Rick Flair jokes there on that patio
awesome.
instead of just best people watching in the world.
Oh,
it's the
here
best.
at Pacific Beach. I was watching a guy this morning trying to sweep the sand into the ocean. He had a broom.
That's so PB. Oh,
Guy
I
with a
love
broom
that.
on the beach.
I love that.
Cleaning up a mess. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get this back in the water.
Someone's put some sand.
Yeah,
I
who's
couldn't
missing
stop
this?
watching.
Oh, that's
Like,
great.
is that a broom for 20 minutes? I'm just staring. I need to buy binoculars.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
be careful.
seriously,
Be
they
careful with the scooters and the
Oh,
bikes
yeah.
down
They're
there.
everywhere.
Watch
They're
Sky is a beach goer. You know, she hates these dockless scooters and bikes.
Yeah, I live in that area, so
You need to watch out for me. I'm taking fishing wire and putting it across. Busting out my...
Oh my God!
oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you'll catch a lot that way. You'll catch a lot. You'll have like 2 chicks, totally wasted,
I
no
love it.
shoes, and a crop top on one,
I love
and then boom.
I call it human fishing. Just put the wire out there and see what you catch.
Oh yeah.
Reel them in.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's good.
What else have you been up to, Tony?
Just having fun, man. Lots of traveling.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a married man.
I was gonna
so
say,
that's exciting.
Last time
You,
you were in,
you
yeah.
still have the ring.
Yeah, that was.
and
I
we
was
were
here
worried.
for my honeymoon,
Yes.
right? I was
Yes,
fresh
yes.
off it. I just
Fresh.
gotten married the week of or the week before, and
And it was a quick deal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you had just met her, and
just met her.
Boom.
And
Like,
now-
how long was it that you guys were together
It was
before?
about literally about 2 months.
2 months, and
Yeah.
then married.
Yeah.
Yep.
and you're still together.
And we're so happy. Yeah, we've
Aw.
already made it. More than I think 50% of it.
Everybody that you told, they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh boy."
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here we go.
November's our 2-year anniversary.
How about that? Man?
Wow.
Excited. We have a little 1-year-old dog that is the light of my life. I don't want to ruin my brand because I'm supposed to be like this mean guy.
Right.
But
Oh.
I'm obsessed with my dog, and
What
What
kind?
kind?
Yeah.
she is a beagle pinscher. So she's like this beagle, but she's not like frumpy at all. She's got like all this personality.
Yeah.
She's a tough cookie.
I love it. Yeah.
Just like her mama, just this cool chick.
Now you've introduced the dog. Kids? Is that?
Maybe eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have to figure out how to
Even say the
How to
word.
say it?
Very scary.
can't
Very
really wrap
scary.
my head around.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, this guy's 32.
Yeah.
He's in a long-term relationship, and he won't even consider having kids.
No, not no.
But you got 3 dogs.
We have 3 dogs.
Yeah.
10, 9, and 2. And that's good right now.
You just named the ages of
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody do that
No
before.
one's asked.
That's
Oscar,
weird.
Buster, and Watson.
Okay.
And my girlfriend's 27, and she seems on board with me with not having kids. We'll see what happens. The 3 of them don't agree with me,
Right.
but she's on like, we'll see. I don't know if I want that. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, she's playing it cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
It's Tony.
See, you already know Tony.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but I
Tony,
can tell,
this
I
should-
can tell you really don't want to have kids. You seem like the kind of guy that wears a condom all the time.
Even not having sex? When he's not having sex?
Right.
That's-
Like right now, you have just one just sort of frumped on there. It's like, holding on for dear life.
So true.
Holding on for dear life.
Scotch tape at the end.
Yeah.
In San Diego, these good-looking guys in San Diego, they have to play it safe.
For sure.
It's crazy down there.
Yeah, no doubt. It does make sense. You gotta go check out Tony this weekend, La Jolla Comedy Store, tonight, tomorrow night. Sunday's the podcast day, so
Yeah, but the
it's
big,
sold out, right?
Yeah, the podcasts are sold out already, but I mean, I'm really excited about these stand-up shows, man. This place is, I think I always ramble about this when I'm here, but the La Jolla Comedy Store is so special to me. It's always a barometer of where I am. It was the place where my first ever gig was. I was doing the 5 minutes at the top of the show with
Wow.
Sarah Tiana, Steve Simone, and then Sam Tripoli up after me.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
And so these guys are monsters. And now it's an employee from Hollywood. I'm bringing down Nick Kakaris, doing 5. Ali Makovsky, who's a monster, former Kill Tony regular. She started at 19. That was 4 years ago. So she's a monster, doing the 15. Punky Johnson, who's like everybody's favorite, really tough cookie, doing the feature spot, and then me.
And now you're the
Heading it down,
headliner.
and
Now you're the
yeah.
headliner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Full circle,
And I've
man.
headlined quite a few times here,
Yeah.
but this one, I mean, I'm telling you, because it's been a while since I taped my last special, and so I sort of have like this, I'm not going to do all the material, but I have this like hour 20, hour 30 that I love. So as I go through this set, I'm sort of figuring out where I'm going to go next and making adjustments to each audience, and I just feel dialed in. I mean, I did the 13,000 at the VA House Arena last weekend with Joe Rogan for 420.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you did
that's
that
right.
show?
for that.
Yeah, it was
Oh, wow.
amazing.
That's
yeah.
really cool.
Got to go up and bring him up in front of an arena, 360 degrees of people.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
It was the best. And I don't
Wow.
like to move much a lot. I'm one of those stand-ups that's not really that physical.
That just
you know?
stands.
Yeah.
But that's a big stage.
And I loved it, man.
Oh, really?
I just fell in love as soon as I was up there. I just naturally started rotating and spinning. And by the way, one of the fun facts about that is I've never felt more like a pro wrestler
Oh,
in the
that's
middle
true,
of the
right?
ring. I mean,
Looks
really,
like
I
you're
just
cutting a
wanted
promo.
someone to do the eyebrow.
Oh,
People's
wow.
elbow.
Right?
Wow.
Rogan comes out, hits you with a chair. It was the whole thing.
I love it. Oh, goodness.
Right.
Pinch me, I'm dreaming.
Aw.
Go see Tony, man. He's going to bring the heat this
Heck
weekend.
yeah.
La Jolla Comedy Store tonight, tomorrow night, and on Sunday.
And
Tony.
it's just a fun experience.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
can't
great.
believe you guys have a comedy store. I don't know if San
Very
Diego
lucky.
realizes the tradition
Yeah.
and amazing history. I mean, even the condo we're staying at, Richard Pryor, Jim Carrey. I mean, you read about these things in books.
Pauly Shore.
About
Wait.
He's all over that place.
That's right. Thanks for the plug, buddy.
We love. Go check out Tony. Tony, thanks for coming in,
Thank
man.
you so
Always
much.
fun
Yeah.
having
You
you
guys
here.
are the best.
Thanks, dude. Do you have a lot of pictures on your phone? How often do you go back and look at those? Well, we have a study that says, maybe not that much. We'll talk about that when we get back on the show on Rock 105.3.